Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Still here. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. Still here.
We've stopped. What is it?
horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
You come here where you're not wanted. Eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Maybe the reason these
Vampire
Grayskull don't
hunters
help
or
in the
something
war.
in the old fort near
Imperial
Riften.
spies.
Might consider joining up myself.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Spare a coin. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile.
Intending
of a
to your
charitable
hounds?
soul.
You smell like a wet dog.
Still here? You go on ahead. We heading out?
I'm
I'll
still...
just be here
Let's
then.
get going. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
A few septims for my
We
supper
going?
is all I ask.
I'll be right there then.
I ask only for a little charity.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me?
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. The kind men use to measure themselves. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation, built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says. Talos created the Empire. You'd think they'd show him more respect. The way I see it, Ulfric's fighting a holy war.
We going? Oh, still stand. Lead the way.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Grew up here, cold as Atmora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
What is it?
We heading up? Let's get going.
Spare coin for a poor old woman.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Need something?
What are you staring at?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. The finest weapons and armor. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Yeah.
Seeing a good tavern brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Make it quick.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Court.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. I'm so close to the answer. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. I've spent my entire life searching for it.
My master can be a bit short-tempered.
May the Eight guide you. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Hope to see you again soon.
My own Hollyfrost farm outside.
Lead on, then.
Can I help with it? Maybe just the
Fresh
cuirass?
fruit and vegetables for sale.
This is more delicate work than you're used to.
I did that engraved piece just last month.
This is the royal armor lass. Maybe in a few years. Everyone said, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
We've stopped. What is it?
Working in Windhelm is great. I've got your back.
To see Ulfric up close.
What do you want me to carry? You lead. I'll follow.
Tell them I'll pay double for none.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass. I'm a writer by trade. I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
If you've got some time, stop by. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Be careful. Adventures we had.
I've been a bit out of sorts and with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
It's so good to see you again.
What is it? Dragons? How can I help a brother Nord? The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.